සමරන ඔබව වටින SDB බැංකුව.
Welcome back to the Harare Sports Club for the second T20 international between Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. And it's been an eventful first half of this game where Zimbabwe won the toss and put Sri Lanka into bat, and believe it or not, this is what Sri Lanka managed. 80 all out in 17.4 overs with just 3 batters getting into double figures. And the wickets, as it started off with Blessing Muzarabani, probably hit it out of the park on a good day, but it's just straight to the fielder.
It was a blessing, in fact, because it was a wide ball, but this was massive. Well judged catch in the deep. That was Nisanka. And from then on, there were some very poor shots, poor options. And the two youngsters, Nonindo Fernando and Mishara, cleaned up on that occasion. Kamindu Mendis given out LBW for naught.
Yes, it was the first change after the power play. That was a wicket taken by the captain. And then it was Sean Williams. A good catch taken by Mapusa at short third. They were not doing anything wrong today in the field. Brilliant in the field. And Sikandar Raza again, too quick to be cut and crashed into the stumps. It's a dream start for Zimbabwe, getting wickets at day here, but today wasn't the case. And the fielding was the key. The way they've been throwing themselves around and making sure that the panic button that was pressed in the Sri Lanka camp doesn't settle, and they managed to get them out for 80. 80 all out in 17.4 overs, and rightly probably said by you, Russ, that some poor shot selection and that panic that was set in that button just couldn't settle down. 3 wickets for Evans, 3 for Raza, 2 for Muzarabani, and a wicket for Williams. And of course, when you have such low totals, there are new records that come in. Lowest T20 international total for Sri Lanka, and this is second in that list. So 81 is required. Now, how do you go about it? You know that there's no pressure of too many runs per over. So do you go with your natural game, how Brian Bennett did in that first T20, went after the bowling, and they probably got into like 50s in that power play. So do they go with that same approach? We'll have to wait and see. Marumani is opening along with Brian Bennett, and Binura Fernando will have that new ball and a Bentana. I bring that question to you. 80 all out, done. What would your chat be with the bowlers now before they head out?
Well, chin up, try and hit the areas you want to, and if by chance you get a couple of early wickets, then we go from there. But try and keep the intensity high, try and believe that you can make this 80 feel like 110. Said it earlier, Sikandar, definitely not a 170, 180 pitch as we thought at the start of the game. But far from a 80 pitch either. 145, 150 competitive score because the pitch is slowing up a bit. There's a bit of grip.
Yeah, you probably tell your bowlers to make them work hard for those 80 runs. Shouldn't be a walk in the park. The key, of course, I mean, you don't have to be Einstein to figure it out. Sri Lanka will have to bowl them out if they want to win this. So that's their focus. A slip and then a short third. You can also call him a flying slip. That's how Binura is going. They want to be attacking in the power play.
And since the target is just an 81, you just need to bat for 20 overs, you will get there. Probably even 15 overs. A few days ago, Marumani was fancy from the very first ball. No, he doesn't need to do that. He just needs to make sure that the first 2-3 overs, you don't lose a wicket, get to 10-15 runs. And that'll deflate Sri Lanka even more. Even the false chest forward that you would bring out at this stage disappears.
Now that's what you don't want, because so many men around the bat rushing in. You don't need those singles that can cause you trouble.
Fielders in the circle, right on the one, and I think that's all LANKA can do. Can hope for, stop these drops and runs and force the Zimbabwean batters to try and get the ball through, play some shots.
Everything's happened so quickly from the time the sensibility couldn't be prevailed very quickly with the seniors coming out to bat next. Everyone seemed to be carrying on with that momentum which was not there.
Yeah, they didn't react well, did they? But on the other hand, Zimbabwe did not take the foot off the throat. Anyone who was given the ball to bowl were exceptional. The spinners, they took the pace off. So I mentioned the slowness in the pitch and the grip. It didn't turn square. Maybe just a hint, which as a batting unit you should be able to manage. But that's always been a concern for me, how Sri Lanka plays spin of late. Middle overs in ODIs and the T20 internationals, they haven't been great how they maneuver the spinners.
Yeah, not a bad over to start off with.
Test T20 ද?
ටෙස්ට් වලදී තමයි අපිව හරියටම ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ.
කෝච් තාත්තා ඕනම ෆෝමැට් එකක ප්ලේ කරන්න. පැල්ලම් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් වෙන්න. හිතේ තියෙන ෆයර් එක නවතින්නේ නැති පැෂන් එක වැදුනා පැල්ලම් නවතින්නේ අපි පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිව් වෙලා ටෙස්ට් එක පාස්.
නව Surf Excel Matic පළමු මැෂින් වොෂ් එකෙන්ම ඇඳුම්වල ටෆ් ඩ්‍රයිඩ් පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න බෙස්ට් Surf Excel Matic.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Quite effective. He'll search for wickets. He is a wicket taking option.
He's missed that. He was also quite short in length, so allowed Marumani to go on the back foot and hit it hard.
And what did you notice? The contrast in the fielding effort. Zimbabwe quick across the grass. They were saving runs. Thought they pulled back quite a few boundaries as well. Yes, he did get a bad bounce. You can't let it get past. You invite pressure when you make little mistakes like this.
Kamaya! Dekar Maya! Omi. Kamaya!
Just want to get a little bit of a start, these two batters, so they can just feel a little easy. Somewhere in the back of your mind you get to that phrase, if one can do, the other can too. So if with the bowling they've done so well, why not Sri Lanka with their bowling attack put some pressure if they can get a couple of wickets in the power play.
Yeah, you need a bit of luck for that to happen. The difference is the target. When you're batting first, you're still thinking, even if you lost that early wicket, 4. Gets inside it to get it away from the deep square leg fielder. But the length poor. Very poor from Tikshana.
Marumani was quick to react, saw that length that you're talking about. He went down on one knee and allowed him to play that behind the square on the onside. So just tells you how short it was. Now they have put a man there to plug that gap. And placed Binura down at deep wideish fine leg. He plays it in that region, but this time it's squarer. He's beaten that fielder who's placed for that shot.
Wonderful batting. This is the way you do it. The adjustment of the body, so good. Across the stumps. And he uses his back leg. He pushes that deep, gets into a sweep position and scoops it. Now, whatever hope you might have had on the fact that you were saying, if you can do it, I can do it. Well, I think that's out the window now. The calmness would disappear.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira, mage film eකට ඔයා ගියේ උඩ.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Pereira! අයියෝ Mr. Pereira මොකද්ද මේ කළේ?
ගේ පීට් කළා.
මේක හොරර් ෆිල්ම් එකක්. මේකට ඕනි පරණ ගයක්. දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහි පිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
නරිකද අපි ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ෂූට් කරමු.
Asian Paints Causeway Aquasave වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ් එකක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Moving for Zimbabwe.
Probably a single there. You can understand Brian Bennett's frustration. And now with those two boundaries, both can just settle in and just keep knocking it around. With Sri Lanka, everything to do. Traveling Sri Lankan fans from neighboring African countries as well. Nothing to cheer about for the long drive.
He's lucky to get away with that. Binura was on the high pad and with a fine leg up in the circle, he was asking for trouble. Lowest T20 international totals at the Harare Sports Club, and this is right on top. Today's innings from Sri Lanka.
The lowest score against Zimbabwe from a full member nation.
And you don't want to be looking at those tables just at the start of a big event such as Asia Cup. I know conditions very different, but this is something you want to put behind you once you travel out of Zimbabwe.
Yeah, lot to play for, and sometimes you do get caught on the back foot. Mendy's caught that third man, Pathum Nisanka trying to pick one up. Often that doesn't happen like that. The Datsun Shanaka dismissal was also kind of soft. Not much you can do about it.
Yeah, the line is not right. I just mentioned it at the first ball of his over. Bowling on the legs or around the thigh pad, you're looking for trouble.
Look, I'm enjoying it, because this is tremendous batting. Look at the deflection. He's done it on purpose. There's no fine leg. Sri Lanka is trying to cover areas with one fielder at deep square leg. He's so aware of that. That's what makes it so good.
Yeah, wild swing of the bat. Not many options for Charita LANKA. He's got to attack. He needs his bowler to be on the same page as him in terms of putting those fielders out there.
Yeah, easy to say attack, easy to say get wickets, isn't it, Sikandar? But at the moment, when you find yourself in this situation, you're helpless. You're hoping for a blessing from somewhere.
Yeah, that's very clever, smart cricket from Marumani.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira! Damma mege parana karanna!
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
Asian Paints Cosme Aquase වැසත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පත් සඳහා 8.25%ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
His first over, and the man who's been bowling so well for Sri Lanka in on this tour, Dushmantha Chameera. He's got a job on hand. And let's find out how this contest goes with Marumani on strike.
He looks a good player. Rarely shows that, but some of the options and the way he's executing shots here today says there's a lot more if he can stay focused. The use of the pace, the adjustment of the body to get it away from fielders. He's got to believe more so that he sticks to making those good decisions.
Oh, he skied it. He will take some catching. The keeper's asked for that. He's the best man with the gloves. -1, 9 to go. They've struck. They've been looking for that. And Chameera, he's been ever so good in this tour.
Yeah, they got a wicket, but the body language tells you a...
මේ තෑගි ඔක්කොම දිනන්න වොන්ඩ පැක් එකේ තියෙන QR කෝඩ් එක ස්කෑන් කර තෑගි සඳහන් ස්ටික් එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. තිරේ දිස්වන අංකයට WhatsApp හෝ SMS කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පත් සඳහා 8.25%ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick insight. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Dulux Weather Shield Power Flex.
අව්ව වැස්ස දූවිල්ල කොට්ටු වෙන්න හොඳට දන්නවා.
It's colorful. It's powerful.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පත් සඳහා 8.25%ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
හැමෝම කන්නේ ice-cream elephant house. ටෙස්ට් T20ද?
ටෙස්ට් වලදී තමයි අපිව හරියටම ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ.
කෝච් තාත්තා ඕනම ෆෝමැට් එකක ප්ලේ කරන්න. පැල්ලම් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් වෙන්න.
හිතේ තියෙන ෆයර් එක නවතින්නේ නැති පැෂන් එක වැදුනත් පැල්ලම් නවතින්නේ අපි
පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිව් වෙලා ටෙස්ට් එක පාස්.
නව Surf Excel Matic. පළමු මැෂින් වොෂ් එකෙන්ම ඇඳුම් වල tough dried පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න best Surf Excel Matic.
Good start. Going full and straight, Chameera. Searching for it. He gets onto you a little quicker than you think, Chameera. And that's where picking up that good length delivery gets a little harder. Skiddy type of bowler. Well, at least he's got one. Now can they go bang bang to even? make people think that Sri Lanka might have a chance here.
Oh, it has worked round the wicket straight away. They know that that has been a bit of an area of trouble for Sean Williams, and that angle has worked. 2 in the over.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
මිස්ටර් පෙරේරා මගේ ෆිල්ම් එකට ඔයා ගියෝ.
Thank you sir.
මිස්ටර් පෙරේරා අයියෝ මිස්ටර් පෙරේරා මොකද්ද මේ කළේ?
ගේ පේන්ට් කළා.
මේක හොරර් ෆිල්ම් එකක්. මේකට ඕනි පරණ ගයක්. දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහි පිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
නරකද අපි ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ෂූට් කරමු.
Asian Paints Causeway Aquasay වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
හැමෝම කන්නේ ice cream elephant house.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big
No.
Well, if anyone that Zimbabwe needs at this stage is their captain to just calm things down out there. He's got the experience, he's got the form right now. His bat has been talking, and they've got to not let that happen.
The length so good, caught on the crease. The first wicket, just a relief. Second wicket, a little bit more energy. The two leading scorers, or in the top 5, these two players find themselves in world cricket. This is T20 cricket we're talking about. The call coming from square leg. Double wicket made almost from Chamira. Bounces way over.
Yeah, he knows, and the bowling unit knows. 81 runs. So all they're targeting is wickets, and that is a breath of fresh air for them. This over, 2 wickets already. That's a brilliant over apart from that wide ball.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මිස්ටර් පෙරේරා දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහි පිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
Asian Paints Causeway Aquasay වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
It's an end change rather than bowling change for Mahesh Theekshana.
Sri Lanka cannot plan for 20 overs. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the type of performance it's been. Sri Lanka have been on their backside all game. So he's using his wicket-taking options, trying to get a few more wickets here. Get wickets, then let's see where we go from there, but not plan over 20 overs. Because there ain't many runs to play with. Much better this time from Kamindu Mendis.
Do you also feel that you would have probably expected a little more from Theekshana in terms of wickets on the tour, including one-days, especially in the absence of Hasaranga? More load on him.
More load, yes.
0 wickets in ODIs and T20s up till now on this tour.
And even against Bangladesh, that's the last series Sri Lanka played, the last couple of games he was wicketless. Yeah, it would be nice to think Teekshana can make those inroads, but you've got to consider the pitches that have been played on. Spinners have really struggled in Harare. He's done a very good job in containing the batters. His economy, very good. Can use him as for a different role, but not the type of spinner that you can totally rely on for those wickets. But in his favour, the conditions haven't given him anything to make that impact that you'd like to see from a spinner.
Could also be the reason, as you say, his economy has been good. Yes, no wickets, which means that the opposition is decided. They will try and see him off. Not if you don't get runs against him, no problem. Don't give him a wicket, because then he'll start demanding and commanding things.
And that's where, along with Hasaranga, looks a lot more dangerous. Spin in tandem. Teekshana doesn't need to bowl all overs in difficult times, which allows him to use his variations as per when he...
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira, mage film eකට ඔයා ගියේ.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Pereira පරණගය. දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්කසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
නරකද අපි ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ෂූට් කරමු.
Asian Paints Causeway Aquasafe වැස්සත් මට්ටුවෙක් ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ් එකක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Bowling with beautiful rhythm from that city end, good pace. Darlington Matambanadzio alongside me. This is the game right here, I think, isn't it, Darlington?
I was just talking about how the Zimbabweans have generally played against Teekshana quite conservatively. I think that's going to be the plan against Chameera for just this little period of play. We want to make sure that he just doesn't pick up another wicket, because if he does, then he can really put pressure on the new batter.
Half stop at cover point by Hemantha. Let's have a look at the 2 wickets in that last over from Chameera.
Maromani just a little bit quicker than I think he's used to when he smashes domestic cricketers around. So that's got onto him quickly. But this is a well-set plan. It's something that a couple of sides have shown as a chink in that Sean Williams armour. Good player. You have to be precise, and Chameera was in that over.
And that ball hurrying on to Raza. Fans have turned up here for the first of 2 matches in 2 days, and there's a fair degree of expectation in the stands. Zimbabwe's last win, excluding Afghanistan and Ireland matches against full members, was against Pakistan, Bulawayo, in December of last year. Bowled! Another wicket for Chameera, a drag on by the captain. Just lost his shape there, trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard, I rather fancy.
ටෙස්ට් T20 ද?
ටෙස්ට් වලදී තමයි අපිව හරියටම ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ.
Coach, තාත්තා ඕනම ෆෝමැට් එක ප්ලේ කරන්න. පැල්ලම් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් වෙන්න.
හිතේ තියෙන ෆයර් එක නවතින්නේ නැති පැෂන් එක වැදුනත් පැල්ලම් නවතින්නේ අපි
පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිව් වෙලා ටෙස්ට් එක පාස්.
නව Surf Excel Matic පළමු මැෂින් වොෂ් එකෙන්ම ඇඳුම්වල ටෆ් ඩ්‍රයිඩ් පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න බෙස්ට් Surf Excel Matic.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර ඩියුරබල් ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
මිස්ටර් පෙරේරා දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
Asian Paints Cosplay Aquase වැස්සත් මට්ටු විකතරක් තිස්නේ. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25%ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර ඩියුරබල් ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
We mentioned about them searching for that win. They're still a fair way away from achieving it at the moment. Ryan Burl in at number 5. In Nairobi in October of last year. Off the mark straight away. It's good cricket.
It's the wicket of Raza again. I think he's held it across seam, so he's just stayed in the wicket a little bit early, longer than he expected. But he's not gotten into position to play it. And he's gone to the short ball.
Brian Bennett has watched all the carnage from the other end. He's on strike now. Look at Chamira's figures, 3 for 4. Nicely timed off his toes by Bennett. He'll look for a second, it's not there. Good work at the deep backward square leg boundary by...
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira, මගේ ෆිල්ම් එකට ඔයා ගියේ.
Thank you sir.
Mr. Pereira! අයියෝ Mr. Pereira මොකද්ද මේ කළේ?
ගේ පීට් කළා.
මේක හොරර් ෆිල්ම් එකක්. මේකට ඕනි පරණ ගයක්. දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
නරකද අපි ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ෂූට් කරමු.
Asian Paints Cosplay Aquase වැස්සත් මට්ටු විකතරක් තිස්නේ. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25%ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Great bowler comes into the attack. That's his 2020 career, and his 2020 international career. Played his first match at this level for Sri Lanka a couple of days ago on Wednesday. It's a good shot from Bennett because it wasn't all that short, but he got onto the back foot so quickly and found the gap on the onside.
That's been 20 balls since the last boundary, and look how deep he gets into the crease. Stays leg side of it deliberately. Not really looking to get that one away square. Such an important boundary in the context of this match.
Two is the call from Bennett. They're not going to get two. Good work by Kamindu Mendis at long on. Bags of experience with Burl out in the middle. This is his 96th 2020 international. Only Sikandar Raza has played more in this format for Zimbabwe men. Sanka out on the point boundary.
.45 from three early wickets, 3 in the power play. Just put a little bit of pressure on Ryan Burl and Bennett here.
Here's the next man in. Tino's little lad there, Micah.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස්.
Pulled again savagely by Bennett.
I love the way Sri Lanka's using Tikshana here. So, young Mawoya has a little bat. But he's changed ends 3 times as he enters his 3rd over. It's been from different end every single time.
It's kept a little bit low. Maybe Burl just misjudged the length a little bit. Two is the call again. Quick in and out from these two batters. Lots of wide open spaces, square the wicket.
Tino played the short ball a little better than that.
Well, at least he kept his eyes on the ball.
He's walked in and sort of upped the tempo. There's Ryan Burl, just 5 from 7. Not a lot to say, just starting out. But he's got a nice start here. Knocking it around quite beautifully.
Yes, Burl's looked busy. 4th highest run scorer for Zimbabwe men in 2020 internationals. Only Raza Williams and Hamilton Masakadze are ahead of him. End of the over, 5 runs from it.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මේ තෑගි ඔක්කොම දිනන්න වොන්ඩ පැක් එකේ තියෙන QR කෝඩ් එක ස්කෑන් කර තෑගි සඳහන් ස්ටික් එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. තිරේ දිස්වන අංකයට WhatsApp හෝ SMS කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. No.
Nobody asked us because nobody had to.
Celebrating the decades of unspoken understanding, Janashakti Life. Experience protection.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
He bowled a couple of really quick spells in the ODI series, that two-match series from this end in particular, especially in that spell just after the end of the power play.
Oh, dropped. It's the captain, LANKA, and as catches go at international level, that really was a dolly.
Oh, Brian Bennett has just gotten a wonderful let off here. Just a loose shot initially, and LANKA can't hold on to what is relatively simple catch. I was expecting it a little quicker onto him, I think, was Brian Bennett, so he's through the shot early.
Puff of the cheeks there by the captain. Chameera round the wicket. And again, good pace. I was talking to Russell Arnold before the start of the match today, and he was saying how he felt in really good rhythm. Back into the action after a couple of domestic matches. Long history of injury. I'll tell you what, if he's bowling as well as this and can stay fit, Sri Lanka will always be a chance in any match they play.
And what he does on wickets where bowlers like Thikshana don't have any success, you can continue to bowl like this, Sri Lanka are always going to be a lot more competitive away from home.
Straight off the back of this series, they're off to the Asia Cup. We're in a group with Afghanistan, Hong Kong and Bangladesh in the initial stages. Top two sides from each group go forward. I think there was a little bit of bat on that. It raced down to the boundary, and yes indeed, Kusal Mendis at full stretch couldn't quite get a glove on it.
Again here it's the extra pace that Chameera is generating. Just onto Ryan Burl a little quickly, and he's not into a great position to work that square of the wicket on the leg side. Inside edge.
Well, just off camera there, Kamindu Mendis at backward point, just underarmed the ball to the captain Charath Asalanka, and he dropped that too. It's not happening in the field for the man with the armband today. Top edge, that'll be 4 more. Use of the short ball from Chameera. Doesn't pay off at this stage though.
Test T20 ද?
ටෙස්ට් වලදී තමයි අපි හරියටම ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ.
Coach, තාත්තා ඕනම ෆෝමැට් එකක ප්ලේ කරන්න. පැල්ලම් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් වෙන්න. හිතේ තියෙන ෆයර් එක. නවතින්නේ නැති පැෂන් එක. වැදුනත් පැල්ලම්. නවතින්නේ අපි. පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිව් වෙලා ටෙස්ට් එක පාස්.
නව Surf Excel Matic පළමු මැෂින් වොෂ් එකෙන්ම ඇඳුම් වල ටෆ් බ්‍රයිට් පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න බෙස්ට් Surf Excel Matic.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
හැමෝම කන්නේ ice cream elephant house.
Well, something really special. Benura Fernando back into the attack, round the wicket. Starts off with a wide. The man they call Vagamar Rambo with his headband. This is the last ball of the previous over.
Yeah, that's off the glove of Ryan Burl. Just gone to him too quickly, but the fans here are expecting a victory. Not really worried how the runs come, as long as they come.
Cut away, and good work down there at third by Hishthikshana, but he can't stop two.
Wonderful work. Had to go quite a long way to his right, but he's definitely saved a couple of runs here.
Benura now switching to over the wicket. Well, this has been a very calming stand, this one, between Bennett and Burl, because Zimbabwe went from 20 without loss to 27 for 3, thanks to Shamira's burst. Out, caught and bowled. Bennett can't believe it. He's just chipped the ball straight back to Benura Fernando. And Sri Lanka are still alive in this.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira, මගේ ෆිල්ම් එකට ඔයා ගියේ.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Pereira! අයියෝ Mr. Pereira මොකද්ද මේ කළේ?
ගේ පින් කළා.
මේක හොරර් ෆිල්ම් එකක්. මේක නෝඩි පරණ ගයක්. දැම්ම මේකේ පරණ කරන්න.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
නරිකද අපි ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ෂූට් කළා.
Asian Paints Causeway Aquasafe වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදර. Disney win.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Tony Manyonga in at number 6.
Next time. Thank you.
This match by no means done and dusted yet. The glue of the innings has departed. Brian Bennett. Round the wicket again, Benura. Goodness me. I think there was a little bit of an outside edge there.
Definitely starting to see a little bit of a reaction in the wicket when Benura runs the fingers down the side of the ball. He seems to be slowing up and leaving the straight. He's found the outside edge, and it's the lack of pace that means that it's not carried through to the keeper. This is the dismissal of Brian Bennett. Again, he's mistimed this one. We saw him get put down by Cheres Asalanka. A Chimera delivery, and then he gets caught and bowled.
Call is 2 from Burl, and they're coming back for those 2 comfortably.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Mr. Pereira! Tama mege parana karanna!
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
Asian Paints Cosplay Aquase. වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ. මේ තෑගි ඔක්කොම දිනන්න වොන්ඩ පැක් එකේ තියෙන QR කෝඩ් එක ස්කෑන් කර තෑගි සඳහන් ස්ටික් එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. තිරේ දිස්වන අංකයට WhatsApp හෝ SMS කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Though a few wickets are falling here and there, Sri Lanka were 50 for 5 at the end of the 10th over, but were bowled out with 15 balls to spare. Top edge doesn't carry. And sometimes when you're in strife, the thought process should be 90 is better than 80 or 100 is better than 90, and somehow bat your overs and keep those runs on the board. This would have been very useful at this stage, Tino.
Afternoon, Russell. Couldn't agree with you more. Criminal, really, to leave any amount of balls in this format, just 20 overs. I'm just fascinated at the surface. Minimum. I did expect it to play up a little bit, which is why I thought batting first was better, because it's been used and it's very dry. I still don't think it's been a surface where Zimbabwe should be 58 for 4 and chasing 80.
No, definitely not. The approach should have been different. The moment you see it played differently, batters have to make that adjustment, not always bat like you need that 170, 180. That's the mistake Sri Lanka made. And probably also listening to your pitch report. And 170 on the board.
I remember somebody at the build-up saying 175, 180.
Yes, you're right. It didn't look like a pitch that would be hard to bat on. It looked very similar to the pitches we've had, where batters have really enjoyed themselves. But until you play and see what comes, you don't know exactly what's going to happen. That adjustment, that turn square, that adjustment has to happen early. In an innings, lost Kusal Mendis and Pathum Nisank early, and then that left the two youngsters swinging for the hills. In Kamindu, Nuanindu Fernando and Mishara. That shot, there was an edge, but it was short. So maybe that's where things went pear-shaped.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
Nobody asked us to support a sport when reaching the peak was just a dream.
Nobody asked us because nobody had to.
Celebrating the decades of unspoken understanding, Janashakti Life. Experience protection.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Card is not reflective of what Zimbabwe would have been hoping for at the halfway stage, but they're on course and that's what's important. 21 more needed.
Clever from Burl. Tikshana's just not been able to make an impact. And they picked him up with ease. With Dushmantha Chamira bowling as he is at the other end, he needs another couple of bowlers to stand up. That is the last ball of last over. Didn't carry. It's only the 12th over. Tikshana bowling his 4th. That's how much of hope and trust LANKA has in Tikshana. But he's not even built pressure on this occasion. Gone. Straight one. Tikshana gets a wicket. He's been bare in terms of picking up wickets, but here he gets one. Kusal Mendis.
ටෙස්ට් T20 ද?
ටෙස්ට් වලදී තමයි අපිව හරියටම ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ.
කෝච් තාත්තා ඕනම ෆෝමැට් එකක ප්ලේ කරන්න. පැල්ලම් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් වෙන්න. හිතේ තියෙන ෆයර් එක නවතින්නේ නැති පැෂන් එක.
Tough bright පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න best Surf Excel Matic.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Wow, Zimbabwe have lost another. 61 for 5. Musekiwa to the middle. Gets off strike straight away. There's a fumble. Burl wants two. Musekiwa doesn't.
Chamira got a hand to it. He took the pace off and made the angle easier for Kamil Mishara to get to it. Surely, Tino, surely. 19 required, 51 balls. The wickets continue to fall. Surely this can't be a nail biter.
Well, it can. Ryan Burl needs to just take control here. You feel Musekiwa will just play his natural game. If it's in the area, he'll play his strokes.
Played all around it. He's playing for the off break, but it just goes on with the arm. You will never get a decision as an umpire. That's easier than that.
Especially with the little look that Munyonga gave to him after being struck in the pad. Outside edge. It will run away. Very quick Harare Sports Club outfield.
Needed 2 slips, but you can't afford to have 2 slips. On his knees, Tikshana. On their knees for the moment are Sri Lanka. But Zimbabwe, they only need 14 more to square the series and set up a blockbuster game tomorrow here in Harare. No chance for that fielder there, the slip fielder. Coming to Mendis.
Into the 12, 67 for 5.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
හැමෝම කන්නේ ice cream elephant house
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර ඩියුරබල් ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25% ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්. මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු
wasn't exactly at his best, but he got the last wicket to fall. Binra Fernando and Chamira have bowled 3 each. Hemantha starting his third. So the fifth bowler options are Dasun Shanaka. Wouldn't really scare the Zimbabwe batters there.
There it is, confirmation that T20I has done 4 for 28. That lone wicket that you spoke about, Binra Fernando has 1 remaining, as does Dushmantha Chamira.
Wait, no.
62 for 5 Sri Lanka, 63 for 5 at this particular stage. So it gives you an indication of how important even hanging in there and getting as many runs as possible to give your bowlers more of a chance. Oh dear, it's the captain again. If I saw that right, Musakiwa found the gap between the legs of the fielder.
Yeah, it can happen, this can't it? You can just have an off day in the field. You don't want it when you've only got 80 to defend. Just 10 now for Zimbabwe to win and keep themselves alive in the series.
Oh!
13 bowled, 71 for 5.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ් එකක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර ඩියුරබල් ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
Dulux Weather Shield Power Flex.
අව්ව වැස්ස දූවිල්ල කොට්ටු වෙන්න හොඳට දන්නවා.
It's colorful. It's powerful.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න. ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Now can Chamira do something special? He's been really good today.
Yeah, every run is gold dust. Especially when you're 5 down. You get the pressure of expectations of the people around here. Come on, 81.
Musakiwa's been proactive. And that's helping Zimbabwe's cause. Because it's not a big target. But when wickets start to fall, you begin to doubt. And now you can hear how loud the crowd is, because they all believe, they all feel it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, if they get the remaining runs, which they should, just levels the series out with the final to be played tomorrow. We'll have more people coming in. It will be a Sunday. It'll be a cracker of a game.
Sunday is fun day.
They needed this win. There have been some close finishes in this tour. They've just faltered. Even that first game, you could feel that one Mapusa over of 26 just took it away from them. Today they've done very well with the ball. It'll be hard to pick up another match. Would you give it Waiting more on that.
Bowled brilliantly, got through the middle overs, led the side well, that energy, and he won a toss. Had lost 7 on the trot, and under any circumstances or conditions, you've got to get 80 runs. There's no way you cannot make these 80, and hence I'll go with Raza.
Yeah, he used his bowlers very well, very smartly. Didn't really stick to one particular pair. And the best part was that they responded, all of them, to the call of the captain. Sri Lanka will have a quick turnaround to get onto that drawing board, making sure that they don't lose this series. They come back strong. There isn't much time, and I'm probably sure at this level they will not have a serious meeting. Let this go away and start fresh, because they probably know it very well that they're much better than what display they put up today.
Yeah, it's in a way it's good. It's a quick turnaround, no time to think, just get out and play. But you got to assess conditions, you got to make decisions in how you're going to approach. You can't come in with just the plan A, and this is how I play, this is how I'm going to play, this is how I'm going to play every day. Whether on Super Saturday or Sunday Fun Day, each day is different, and you have to have that ability to adjust. Sri Lanka showed they did not have it. So that's an area that they need to work on. Think on your feet.
I think I'll take that one word out of your previous explanation about what happened with Sri Lanka. They didn't react well. That probably can be one thing that they can talk to each other about, how to react in a situation as such, which happened in the earlier part of the afternoon. 6 more to win, last ball of the over. Again, a good ball in dipping Yorker. 1 more minus from that required runs. 5 left now, and 76 for 5 is the score.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
දෙන්න දතකට මැදගෙන මොකටද ලෑස්ති වෙන්නේ? දත් මදින්නේ. දත් විතරක් මැදලා මදි. දතයි කටයි දෙකම ආරක්ෂා වෙන්න ඕනේ. මෙන්න නව සිග්නල් ක්ලෝ ඇන් ජින්ජර්.
දතයි කටයි දෙකේම ආරක්ෂාවට.
දත් තියෙන්නේ අපේ මුළු කටෙන්ම 120ක් විතරයි. කටේ ඉතුරු තැන්වලත් විෂ බීජ රැඳෙන්න පුළුවන්.
නව සිග්නල් ක්ලෝ ඇන් ජින්ජර් කරාබු නැටි සහ ඉඟුරු සාරය සමගින් කරාබු නැටි විෂ බීජ වලට එරෙහිව සටන් කරන අතර ඉඟුරු විෂ බීජ නැවත ඇතිවීම පාලනය කරයි. නව සිග්නල් ක්ලෝ ඇන් ජින්ජර් පරිපූර්ණ මුඛ ආරක්ෂාවට.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ් එකක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
මාස පහේ නව ස්ථාවර තැන්පතු සඳහා 8.25ක ලොකු පොලියක් දැන් සෙලාන් බැංකුවෙන්.
Now ball is final over. None for 15 is figures. Good shot in the gap. Should be a boundary. Scores level with that 4. Mustaqiv has looked good. He's had a very sane head on his shoulders for this little chase of theirs.
That was a lolly, tossed up. He's come out with a wonderful approach. Intent. Just hammers that through the covers. The scores are level.
There you go. They register their second win against Sri Lanka in T20 internationals, and they've given a big gift to this crowd here on a weekend. And something to look forward to for the final, winning by this match by 5.
A very different team today, Zimbabwe, from the word go. The energy.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
මේ තෑගි ඔක්කොම දිනන්න වොන්ඩ පැක් එකේ තියෙන QR කෝඩ් එක ස්කෑන් කර තෑගි සඳහන් ස්ටික් එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. තිරේ දිස්වන අංකයට WhatsApp හෝ SMS කරන්නත් පුළුවන්.
Nobody asked us to support a sport when reaching the peak was just a dream.
Nobody asked us because nobody had to.
Celebrating the decades of unspoken understanding, Janashakti Life. Experience protection.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
In terms of that chase, but then sanity prevails and they made sure that they do the job, and you got to give it to Ryan Burl for his 20 and Musakiva for his 21 or 14 that did the job. Sikandar Raza now would feel that they have a good chance tomorrow with the third and final T20 international against Sri Lanka. This is all what they needed: a 20 from Burl, a 21 from Musakiva, and a 19 from Bennett to do the job. And 84 for 5 is what they got in the 15th over to wrap this up and win it by 5.
මේ ඇක්වසේ වැහිපිට වැහි වැස්සත් පාට යන්නේ පොතු ගැලවෙන්නේ. ඇල්ගි ෆංගි වලටත් ඔරොත්තු දෙන නිසා ආයේ පරණ කරනවා බොරු.
Asian Paints Cosplay Aquase වැස්සත් මට්ටුයි ගෙදරත් තිස්නේ.
හැමෝම කන්නේ ice cream elephant house.
ඕන රෙකෝඩ්ඩයක් බ්‍රේක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඕන X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable ෆෝන් එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
Vince, the damage was on. Zimbabwe in their chase finished it off in the 15th over with 84 for 5, winning the second T20 international by 5 wickets. Time for a short break. When we come back, it's the awards ceremony and that will take place, so don't go too far. Well, it was a low-scoring game, but yet exciting in the second T20 international. Sri Lanka posted their second lowest total in T20 internationals, and Zimbabwe chased it down in just about 15 overs or so and won this match by 5 wickets. Time for us to head down and have a word with the captains, and for that we've got Tina Moyo.
Thank you very much, Sikandar. 80 runs was always going to be difficult to defend here at Harare Sports Club, but Sri Lanka's bowlers made a game of it and kept themselves in it. In the end, though, Zimbabwe winning this one by 5 wickets, levelling the series at 1-1. So congratulations to them, all to play for both teams tomorrow. Welcome to the post-match presentation for the second T20 International, Zimbabwe versus Sri Lanka 2025, powered by Lion Beer. And we've got a few other sponsors to thank before we get into proceedings for this afternoon. Other series sponsors: 1xBet, Baji by BJ88, Jeet Buzz, Swami G, and Hulk 44. And Zimbabwe Cricket sponsors as well: Utande, Schweppes, Cresta Hotels, Isan International, FedEx, ETG Inputs, Emraz, CarTrack, Plascon, Delta, Pro Bottlers, Omtex, Wolf 777, and Mukuru. Thank you all for your kind support. Today's presentation guest, he will present the player of the match check as well as the memento, Mr. Blessing Ngondo. He's a Zimbabwe Cricket Board Director as well as Chairman of the Cricket Committee. Right, I'd like to call upon Charita Salanka straight away to come and have a quick word. Tough luck today, Charit. At the toss, you said you were happy to bowl. Where did it go wrong in the batting for your team?
I think simply lost more wickets in the power play. I think that's not the start we wanted.
What's the number that you would have put when you went out to bat and you felt was defendable on that? And how do you find the pitch played this afternoon?
When I was going to batting, I thought 130, 140 might be a good score, but yeah, I agree that pitch is not the best of pitches, but we could have done really better.
Just 80 on the board. How encouraging is it for you, though, from a bowling point of view, that you managed to get 5 wickets still?
Yeah, I think boys tried really hard, but I mean, in this format, 80 is not enough.
Yeah, well, you got one more game to go, still an opportunity to win the series. All the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
Charita Salanka, the captain of Sri Lanka. We'll move on to the Player of the Match award. There weren't too many to consider. He's also the captain of Zimbabwe. Outstanding performance from Sikandar Raza, our Player of the Match. 4 overs, 3 for 11. Sikandar, I'll ask you to collect your check and memento from Mr. Blessing Ngondo. It's been a long time coming in the series, Sikandar. How chuffed are you with today's victory?
Yeah, very chuffed. As we kept coming here and kept saying the same thing, that we are very close, we're playing good cricket and consistently good cricket as well, and alhamdulillah, it's very nice to be on the other side of the result today.
What's the mood in the change room? I know you've just been up there for a couple of minutes, but what are the guys like, and technical staff as well?
Yeah, suddenly everybody has relieved a sigh of relief today, because we weren't panicking. We were a little upset with the losses because we got ourselves in those 3 games very close to the touching line. I mean, couldn't cross the line. But the beauty about today's win, it was a very clinical win for most of the departments. Yes, we could have done better here and there as well. But I think suddenly to cross that line, this win will give us belief, and hopefully our performance will keep getting better and better in the areas that we have lacked today.
3 for 11 on your part. Now I see why you wanted to bowl at the toss. But how impressed are you with Maposa and Muzarabani, especially the way they bowled today after what was a tough first T20 for them?
Yeah, certainly. The good thing about this change room environment is we never doubted their ability. Everybody can, or anybody can, have a bad day. Blessing has been a thorough professional. Maposa has been professional. I thought Brad and all the seamers bowled. Garava has been outstanding every game. I mean, Garava is leading this attack really well. So it was really nice for other guys to contribute today as well. But not for a second did we lose any trust in their abilities. And it's nice for those guys to get rewarded today with a lot of wickets and discipline.
Quick turnaround. What do you guys need to do to ensure you come out with a win tomorrow, but probably a better performance than today?
Listen, I think we will enjoy for the next 20 odd minutes. I think we deserve that. But the good thing is we know the turnaround is pretty quickly, so there's not too much time to celebrate. We got to be better tomorrow so that we can try and clinch the series, because we found ourselves in winning games but not winning series. But we have played such a quality cricket over the last few weeks as well that I think this team deserves to win a series as well. So we'll give it everything we got tomorrow and inshallah try and win the series.
Well, you did outstandingly well. You bowled out Sri Lanka for the lowest that you have against Zimbabwe. So another kudos to you, but all the the best tomorrow in that final game.
Thank you, Tino. Thank you very much.
Sekunda Raza, the player of the match and the captain of Zimbabwe. That's all from the post-match presentation.